storage tube. It appears that something is interfering with the force field. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Yeah, I in there. Okay, well, hello and welcome, or welcome back. Today I gonna do another chill deep rock mission, but one that I've never done. It's a deep scan, so I really just kind of don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me. I get the gist of it. I've just never done it before. Let's just do some normal mining for now, I suppose. But yeah, we're probably gonna just be doing our normal thing, playing this and talk about stuff. I don't really know what yet though, so well, I'll figure that out as we go.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, I haven't really had time this week to really watch.
Technology makes Molly constantly get in the way.
To watch any horror movies this week. Good loop up. Because that's kind of what I do every year around now. I'm sure a lot of people do. Just get into that, and it's kind of what I've been feeling like talking about lately. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to look for.
That's all you got, you slippery shit. Explosives, guys. Eat blood. Boom! I found a crystal.
Alright, well, now that we figured that out, I guess start annoying you guys with my voice. Alright, well, now let's run around and freaking look for the other ones. Yeah, no, the last one I watched before the weekend was Malignant. When it comes down to like newer horror, let's see if we can't get a little bit more to, just in case we need to call in an emergency drop. Maybe we got it. We don't. Yeah, but that movie, when it comes down to like newer horror, it's not the worst. The soundtrack ain't bad.
Here, have a bullet in the fight.
Yeah, that's a bullet, all right.
Explosives, blinds. Loot bug eliminated.
Oh, I killed a loop bug. Kind of sad that I killed a loop bug. Yeah, I don't know if I ever talk anything. Pretty much, here's a golden rule. Like, if you're going to be watching videos on anything, if you don't know this already, there might be spoilers, even when it's not even intended. So, just a fair warning. But that one's pretty good. It's like a pretty original idea, I guess. If you've seen like American Horror Story Freak Show, you'll kind of know what like the gimmick is for it. But it's done pretty well, in my opinion. The lead actress can be a little wooden, but I mean, like, I don't know if that's kind of just like her. That's just her style, I guess, you know. And that's kind of what they were looking for the role. I don't know. Maybe just a more shut-off person, which I guess I can kind of get that, given like the plot of the movie and stuff. But I think part of what makes it what makes it like, you know, decent for a new movie, it's good. I think it's it doesn't take itself too serious. I don't know where the hell I need to even go. This is crazy. Mother of all fucks. Yeah, but I guess if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that movie is it's about this woman who was born with like a conjoined twin, and he was like evil, always whispering shit in her ear as a kid and stuff like that. It's like that kind of classic story. What's that one? It's got kind of a funny name. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like I think it was a 70s horror movie where it was this dude carrying around his brother, his deformed brother in a basket, and he was like a horny psycho killer. The little guy was not the one carrying him around, but the one in the basket. You know, he couldn't have a normal life. You know, he couldn't have a normal life, so he was all salty. You know what I mean? Well, in this one, it was dude's pretty much just evil. I need to do one more, like these little bitches. I don't know, I guess I'll just run around looking for the last one and talking. Yeah, no, in this one though, the conjoined twin is like in the back of her head, and he's all evil, spouting shit in the back of her head, or in her, you know, like telling her what to do, all these bad things. And he speaks, he's got like psychic powers. Like this whole thing, it doesn't like take itself serious, and I love it. He's able to speak through the radio and shit like that, and it's all creepy, and I don't know, it's cool. I like that effect, you know, it's not bad. It's a little different. They kind of took all these things and kind of put them together, you know. And it worked. I don't know how well it did, like in box office or like what critics thought of it or anything like that. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So like when she's a kid in this hospital, this doctor, this group of doctors, is talking about getting rid of him. I think it was like cutting out the evil, or I can't even remember what they say, but it obviously pisses him off, and so they do it. But somehow he sticks around, and throughout her life, he's kind of just like when she gets older, and you know she has her own life, she gets pregnant. He feeds on the child, and he's able to kind of like, you know, obviously kills the kid, obviously kills the baby in the process. So she has like a string of all this just shitty luck and bad things happening, and she doesn't know why, and because she doesn't remember any of this shit.
Don't let him flank you.
Yeah, no, so like the doctors eliminate it, or him, I guess. Yeah, so throughout her life, he's just kind of screwing her over, to say the least. And then like eventually things obviously just kind of keep getting worse and worse, and then eventually he just like takes over her body, and it's actually kind of cool because he just like he's in the back of her head, so the body just kind of contorts. I like the way that they do it to where like the back of her body is his front, but like he gets strong enough, he takes over. Got it.
I found the resonance.
But yeah, but like the entire time he's taken over, he has like, you know, obviously this ability to manipulate her mind into thinking she's doing something different. So she could just be sitting, chilling, watching TV, and like in her mind, right? But he's actually out there just having the time of his life, I guess. But it's pretty good. I'd suggest watching it. You know, it's in the vein of like a pretty good modern movie. Like when the first time I watched like a movie like Cabin in the Woods, I didn't know what to expect. I never really saw any marketing for that movie. Yeah, like with Cabin in the Woods, I was just like, I don't know what to expect. You know, I thought it sounded like the way it sounds just like another one of those generic slasher, you know, movies. I guess, you know, like, oh, it's just a secluded cabin in the woods and like a family's having a vacation or something like that, and then they get victimized by whatever, you know, strangers. But anyway, it was a lot better. It was just very creative, you know, like they just took like that they took that concept of a human sacrifice and gods and all this and ancient gods and stuff.
We need you all on the drill-elevator, miners. Get on board ASAP.
And kind of put like a modern, just like a modern age twist on it. Not a modern twist, right? Modern age twist. And I like that.
Better stand back.
I just wish we saw a lot more on the monsters. Like obviously for me, one of the ones that stood out was like their Pinhead ripoff. Like just another kind of Cenobite, which is pretty cool.
All dwarves on the drill-elevator. We are going down.
Yeah, no, that movie was a pleasant surprise. You get Thor in it, so that was pretty good. It's kind of like in that one Hellraiser movie where you get Superman. It's really kind of interesting when you see some of these guys before they get, or these actresses, you know, before they get famous, before they get really famous. You get Chris Hemsworth trying to jump a canyon, getting slaughtered on a fucking invisible wall. You bitch. You're froze. Oh no.
Bloody drill is overheating. Give it a good whack before it jams fully.
Maintain.
I'm on maintenance duty.
You hit a layer of super dense rock. Hang tight while the drill-elevator breaks through.
Yeah, I mean, Cabin in the Woods is like, I don't know how old it is. What is it, like 10 years old? So it's a little bit, you know, and I think Malignant's 2019, so a little bit different. Like, in terms of times, I guess. You know, it feels like there was a big leap in such a short period of time, you know. Like some people can argue that Malignant had a little bit of the message baked into it, which it's just like, well, an abused woman, and then the whole like the twist on it. I don't know. You gotta just watch it if you're interested in that, you know, sort of thing. It doesn't take itself too serious. Kind of like Cabin in the Woods. Like they're all sitting there. That's pretty cool. Whoa. What do I gotta do? What is this?
Harvest the seeds quickly. I don't want to die down here.
This is cool as fuck.
Pow! Eat it! Suck on this, you freaking nature!
Yeah, no, like that. Cabin in the Woods was a pleasant surprise. When I first saw it, because I was expecting it to be kind of a crap movie. Like I said, I didn't know anything about it. I saw no marketing on it and was not really interested. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. It's a horror movie that's like sounds interesting. I didn't even see a trailer for it. I just read the description, and yeah, it was good. It had all the tropes in it, but that was the whole point. Is that 7? Yep, it is. So. And that, like, Trick or Treat, That's another good one if you're looking for, like, I guess if you could take anything from this video, because it's just rambly and ranty and stupid because I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do at the same time. But Trick or Treat's a very good one, you know, when it comes down to like a more modern horror movie. That's kind of like, it's one of those movies that takes a couple of different stories and kind of intertwines them.
Collection complete. Hit the escape pod button at your convenience. Good work, sending in the can. Remember to grab a pair of extraction jet boots from the drill elevator. Up through the drill hole is the only way out.
What?
Who says dwarves can't fly?
Ah, this is cool as fuck. I think I've used these before. I found these boots.
Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing and
okay, where do I gotta go? I found these boots in like a fucking... on a map one time. Just randomly. Like, yeah, I opened a box. Where the fuck do I gotta go?
Move it!
Fuck you, bitch boy. Yeah, but I mean, if you're looking for movies, spookier movies to watch, I guess you could take those, you know, as suggestions. If you got Max, because that's the only thing I really have. See, I don't have Netflix or nothing like that, because I'd rather not support them. Disney or fucking Max, even or whatever, you know, Netflix. But hey, he just got it in my freaking face. I mean, I guess you can argue Max ain't any better, but hey, gotta have something, and they got a pretty good selection of horror movies around now, so. But yeah, I remember that Trick or Treat was another one I was kind of like meh about, you know, but that's another one that just tells some stories and doesn't really take itself too serious. I mean, it's also better than a lot of the shit that's been out. I mean, the newer Friday the 13th was meh at best. The new fucking Nightmare on Elm Street was bad. I don't really care how you cut that one, slice that one. It was just, I mean, I like the actor Jackie Earle Haley, but no, that was a miss. At least it was on, at least for the fucking script that they had.
Go, go, go! Jackpot isn't waiting forever. Life is like a dice.
Good work. We're pulling you back in.
Rockin' stove. It never gets old.
Well, if you guys stuck around this long, really appreciate you for hanging in there with me while I figure this damn game mode out and kind of get my thoughts together. But, you know, as always, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you consider subscribing, liking the video, share it around, leave a comment, dislike it if you dislike it. Again, I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.